Has been taken. Are you free? Your heart is free or taken?
No, I'm free.
Okay.
I'm free. I'm free. I'm free.
That's the question.
Carlos Alcaraz, the young Spanish phenom who's been dismantling opponents on the court like a storm ripping through a quiet village, suddenly freezes mid-interview. The reporter leans in, voice low and probing, "Is your heart free?" The crowd hushes. His eyes dart, a flicker of vulnerability cracks his unbreakable facade. And then, he answers. But not before the world holds its breath. What if that one word changes everything in tennis's glittering underbelly? If you're hooked already, smash the like button and subscribe to all sports updates for the raw, unfiltered truth behind the baselines. Don't miss a beat, hit notifications now. The sun beats down on the pristine grass of Wimbledon, where dreams collide and secrets simmer just beneath the surface. Carlos Alcaraz, at just 22, has the world at his feet, Grand Slam stacking up like trophies in a victor's vault, endorsements pouring in, fans chanting his name from Madrid to New York. But beneath the sweat-soaked jerseys and thunderous serves lies a man still navigating the chaos of youth, fame, and fleeting connections. Enter Emma Raducanu, the British sensation whose fairy-tale US Open win at 18 turned her into an icon overnight. Elegant, fierce, with a smile that could disarm a line judge, she's the darling of the courts, yet whispers follow her like shadows, rumors of isolation in the spotlight, hearts guarded tighter than a double-fault penalty. Their paths first crossed at the 2022 Australian Open, a chance encounter in the players' lounge that sparked something electric. Alcaraz, fresh off his breakthrough, couldn't help but notice her poise amid the frenzy. A shared laugh over a botched coffee order evolved into late-night strategy sessions, dissecting opponents over room service plates. The tennis world buzzed subtly. Was this just camaraderie, or the spark of something deeper? Fast forward to Paris 2024, and the tension thickens. Alcaraz dominates the clay, Raducanu battles injuries, but their off-court chemistry? Undeniable. Stolen glances during mixed doubles exhibitions, supportive texts after grueling losses. Fans dissected every pixel of grainy photos, fueling forums with wild speculation. Yet, Alcaraz stayed silent, his focus laser-sharp on the game. Interviews painted him as the eternal bachelor, heart-wedded only to the racket in his hand. Raducanu, ever the enigma, dodged romance questions with witty deflections, her eyes betraying a hint of longing for normalcy. Until that fateful presser after his Cincinnati Masters triumph in August 2025. The room packed, lights glaring, a bold journalist from a tabloid fringe slips in the question that's been burning online. "Carlos, with all eyes on you and Emma, is your heart free?" The air thickens. Reporters lean forward. Alcaraz pauses, water bottle halfway to his lips, and in that suspended second, the entire tennis ecosystem teeters on the edge of revelation. His response? A soft, almost whispered sigh, yes, but laced with a qualifier that sends shockwaves. "It's free, for now." The room erupts in murmurs. Cut to Emma, watching from her hotel suite in New York, prepping for the US Open qualifiers. Her phone buzzes with alerts, friends texting, "What did he just say?" Her face, captured in a leaked clip from a live stream, drains of color. Jaw tight, eyes wide, she sets the device down slowly, as if the weight of unspoken possibilities just crashed over her like a rogue wave. Shocked? Utterly. For months, their flirtation danced on the periphery, dinners masked as scouting trips, inside jokes during Fed Cup ties, but this cracks the door wide open. The aftermath unfolds like a thriller novel's plot twist. Alcaraz bolts from the presser, dodging follow UPS with a grin that's equal parts boyish charm and guarded mystery. Social media ignites, #AlcarazHeart trends globally, memes flood timelines with heart emojis shattered over tennis balls. Raducanu's camp goes radio silent, but eagle-eyed fans spot her liking an old post of his, a candid from last year's Laver Cup, him mid-laugh, carefree. Is it coincidence, or a subtle signal? Insiders whisper of a clandestine call at night, voices tentative, exploring the what-ifs they've both sidestepped. Alcaraz, back in Spain, trains harder than ever, channeling the vulnerability into vicious forehands that echo his inner turmoil. As the US Open looms, the stakes skyrocket. Will they collide on court, sparks flying in a potential showdown? Or off it, in hushed hotel lobbies where agents lurk and paparazzi prowl? The tennis elite watches, breathless Federer-era poise meets new-gen fire. Alcaraz's admission isn't just gossip, it's a mirror to the loneliness of prodigies, hearts racing faster off-court than on. Raducanu, resilient as ever, steps onto the practice courts the next dawn, racket swinging with renewed fury. But that shock lingers in her stride, a quiet storm brewing. Hey, if this drama's got you on the edge of your seat, drop a comment, Team Alcaraz or Team Raducanu. And remember, for every twist in the sports world, All Sports Updates has you covered. Subscribe now. The ripple effects cascade through the tour like a perfectly placed drop shot. Sponsors circle, sensing the golden narrative, love amid the aces. Nike floats joint campaigns, envisioning ads of them trading volleys under sunset skies. But Alcaraz's camp pushes back, prioritizing his French Open defense romance as a distraction. Never. Meanwhile, Raducanu confides in close allies, her shock morphing into a steely resolve. That leaked clip? It goes viral, amassing millions of views, analysts poring over her micro-expressions like codebreakers. Was it hurt, excitement, or the raw fear of exposure in a sport that devours vulnerability? Delve deeper, and the storytelling unfurls layers of human fragility. Alcaraz grew up in Murcia, a tennis-obsessed kid trading street games for claycourt glory, family his anchor in a whirlwind ascent. Romance? A luxury deferred, girlfriend's fleeting shadows eclipsed by dawn drills. Raducanu's tale mirrors yet contrasts Toronto roots, British grit, her meteoric rise laced with the isolation of being the chosen one. Their bond, forged in shared pressures, feels predestined, two souls adrift in arenas that amplify every heartbeat. That SI from Alcaraz? It's not recklessness, it's a gauntlet thrown, challenging the narrative that champions must choose solitude. Fan theories explode, secret rendezvous in Monaco during off-season, coded messages in post-match interviews. One clip resurfaces a 2023 charity match where Alcaraz gifts her his sweatband after a rally, her blush hidden but unmistakable. The shock on her face now reframes it all, not just admiration, but anticipation unmet. As qualifiers kick off, Raducanu surges, her game sharper, infused with an edge that screams unfinished business. Alcaraz, across the ocean, crushes practice sets, but his smiles carry a new weight, hope, perhaps, or the dread of heartbreak in the public eye. The press hounds them relentlessly. At a pre-tournament gala, they arrive separately, orbits brushing in a crowded room. A fleeting eye contact, charged like a serve at match point, fuels fresh speculation. Emma's dress, a sleek black number echoing his signature kit colors, intentional? Alcaraz toasts vaguely to new chapters, his SI echoing in every syllable. The shockwave reshapes alliances, rivals like Sinner and Sabalenka exchange knowing glances, the tour's grapevine alive with empathy and envy. This isn't tabloid fodder, it's the pulse of ambition clashing with desire, a reminder that even gods of the court bleed emotion. Yet, in quiet moments, the truth simmers. Alcaraz journals post-match, words tumbling about balance, victories, thrill versus connection's warmth. Raducanu meditates courtside, breath steadying the chaos his words unleashed. Their stories intertwine not as fairy tale, but as epic, heroes flawed, hearts questing beyond the lines. As autumn leaves turn in New York, the Open beckons a stage for serves, smashes, and maybe, just maybe, a sideline whisper that seals fates. The global audience leans in, united in curiosity. Will his heart stay free, or find harbor? Emma's shock fades into strategy, play the game, on and off court. Tennis, ever the great equalizer, promises drama unbound. The crescendo builds as the US Open main draw looms, Alcaraz jetting in for a surprise exhibition. Whispers swirl, is he there for the spotlight, or her? Raducanu qualifies in a blaze, her semi-final run a testament to channeled surprise. Their first joint interview since the bombshell? A powder keg. Moderators tread lightly, but the chemistry crackles banter laced with subtext, laughs that linger too long. Alcaraz's eyes, once evasive, now hold steady on hers, that SI a bridge extended. Behind the glamour, stakes soar personal. For Alcaraz, vulnerability risks scrutiny. Will fans see weakness in love's pursuit? His coach, Juan Carlos Ferrero, counsels focus, but even legends sense the shift. A player's fire burns brightest when whole. Raducanu grapples with exposure's double-edged empowerment in authenticity, peril in judgment. Her team's protective, yet she asserts, this is my narrative. Friends rally, sharing tales of tour romances that bloomed quietly, urging her to seize the moment. Flash to practice courts, Alcaraz drills, sweat flying, mind replaying her stunned expression. Guilt? Or catalyst? He texts a mutual friend, did I rattle her too much? The reply, she needed it. Emma, in turn, rallies with Alizé Cornet, the veteran sage dispensing wisdom on love's timing. Their shock-fueled resolve? Transformative. Matches sharpen, off-court, tentative steps a coffee in Flushing Meadows, disguised as strategy talk, but hearts race louder than crowds. The tournament unfolds in feverish glory. Alcaraz cruises early rounds, his game poetry in motion, but post-victory, he name-drops her upsets. Emma's fighting back brilliant. Fans devour it, petitions for a mixed doubles pairing flood petitions. Rivals sense the narrative's pull, Djokovic smirks in pressers, is Carlos distracted? The answer? A defiant no, his play proving love amplifies, not dilutes. As finals near, surprise moments pepper the draw, a chance draw pits them in double semis, fate's cruel jest? They pair tentatively, serves sinking like old lovers, the crowd roaring approval. Post-match, alone in the tunnel, words tumble, that question, I meant it. Her reply, soft, shocked me into clarity. The air hums with possibility, tennis's drama yielding to life's tender plot. In victory or defeat, their saga endures a testament to hearts unbound, shocking the world into rooting for more than points. Wrapping this roller coaster, the Alcaraz-Raducanu enigma redefines tennis's soul, not just sport, but stories that stick. For the latest updates, hit subscribe to all sports updates, your front row seat to glory and gossip. Like, share, and comment your predictions below. What's next for these stars? Stay tuned.